So today we're here with James Wallis. He's a Porsche GB junior driver, and I'm Leja, and I'm interviewing him from Levassi. So your motorsport journey started around 8. So what made you fall in love with motorsports?
I think just my dad kind of taking me to my first ever car event, and the instant from that point I bought my first Hot Wheels car, and then I started playing with the Hot Wheels, and then it soon developed into a real world passion, and progressed from a little Hot Wheels car into a big car.
Oh, I love that. That is so sweet. So racing demands lots of discipline. So what's something that people don't realize about your mindset behind the wheel?
I think one of the things people don't maybe appreciate too much is kind of all the work which goes into the racing before you actually get to the race. A lot behind the scenes, whether that's meetings with engineers or meeting with brands, getting the partnerships like this great one we've done today. And I think there's a lot more work which kind of goes in before, and only the success is seen, but there's also a lot of other people working behind the scenes as well to help me be the best person.
So what's the biggest challenge you faced in your career so far?
I think probably the selection process for the Porsche GB Junior Drive. It's about 80 British racing driver candidates, aged from about 16 to 25. And it's quite a kind of vigorous process to get down to the single person, which I am in a fortunate position now.
Wow, that's amazing. To be 1 out of 80 is an achievement. Wow. Okay, so racing demands a lot of discipline. So what's something that you do in your day-to-day life to stay disciplined?
Day-to-day life probably is kind of more the physical training. So obviously we do a lot of physical training to withstand kind of G-forces, but mainly endurance as well. So I mean, I'm pretty much training every day now, whether that's running, gym work, also simulator work as well. So we have basically a one-to-one replica of the car, but on a game. And yeah, we can practice circuits, work with my engineers on a day-to-day basis. So, I mean, there's a lot of discipline which has to be into that. I mean, it still kind of feels like a full-time job as well, so yeah. Okay,
amazing. So how do you feel just about being young and successful in the first place?
You know, I don't really overlook it too much. It's been a big journey. So I think time has just kind of done its course. But I think obviously when I look back from where I started, there is a lot of success there. And I mean, even when I reflect with my dad about where we were working together on a car, and now we're with a proper professional Porsche team, it's kind of like, wow, we haven't made it, but we're kind of on that path to making it. And from a childhood dream of pushing a Hot Wheels car around my kitchen top table to getting to drive a Porsche on a racetrack is it's insane, really.
Yeah, I can imagine. No, that's amazing. I'm just trying to think, when you look into the future now, considering you've looked back on the past and where you've been, what's something that you really want to do and take this career to in the future?
I think ultimately something like Le Mans for me is the ultimate goal with Porsche. I think it's always been on that lifetime bucket list. I mean, F1's a different kind of career path. It's the single-seater route, whereas I want to pursue the kind of the GT route. So I think, yeah, Le Mans and win that, I think would be amazing. And then maybe we do some stuff in Daytona in America and hopefully win a few more events.
Yeah. You know what? That is a career goal that not many people have, so you'll do well considering where you are. I mean, as you said, you were up against 80 people, and the fact that there are people there that are around 25 as well.
Yeah, and more experience, yeah.
So did you do that last year, or was that this?
That was last year, yeah.
Wow, so how old are you then?
I was only 17 at the time.
Yeah, so to be 17.
2 years ago now, I'm 19, so yeah.
So 17 and going up against 25-year-olds, and to win that, you'll be fine, get into where you want to go. So that's good, that's positive.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, no, that's, wow. So how's it been just working with Porsche in general?
Yeah, Porsche Motorsport GB have been super supportive. I get a lot of training, whether that's the personal trainer, media training, psychology training, and obviously the driving support as well. Just the all-round support they kind of give you to allow you to become the best package possible.
Amazing. No, that's really good. I have heard good things about the support team at Porsche.
Yeah, it's amazing.
But no, that is an incredible journey to have at your age, as I said. I mean, there's going to be definitely good things in your future, so that's amazing. What's something that you would change if you could change anything about the career that you have now?
Change? I'm not sure. Obviously, I would like to say maybe less low points in my career, because I feel like motorsport is full of a lot more lows and highs, but then I feel like as a character, you build a lot more off the lows than you do the highs, as it makes you push more, and if you're not winning, you've got to work out why you're not winning. So I don't think there's anything I would take back. I mean, I think there's a few things I would change if I could revisit, but at the end of the day, that's part of learning, and I've learned so much, and I'm still learning as I go on.
Okay, so what's the lowest point that you've had in your career that you would say so far?
The lowest point? I think just general race results. If you have a bad qualifying or a bit of bad luck, like it's about picking yourself up. And I mean, there's been lots of low points, whether it's me. I mean, I've rolled a car once before when I started off quite early on with my dad, and I think me and him had to build the car as well. So we were working on the car until 12 p.m. I think, and went back out the next day at 9 a.m. But I wasn't sure whether I really wanted to kind of continue, as I was only 14 or so at the time. So
gosh, I must have been scared.
yeah, it was difficult to pick myself up, but I'm glad I did, because I wouldn't be in the position I am now.
How have you overcome these low points in the future each time that they happen? Is that something that you're almost used to now, so you have a routine to pick yourself back up?
Yeah, I think obviously I've worked quite closely with a psychologist at Porsche as well. It's just about managing emotions really, and I think you learn a lot about yourself in this sport especially, and yeah, I think we're close to kind of working out what suits me and yeah.
What doesn't? That's fair. I mean, understanding who you are as a person is obviously a great thing in life in general. So to be able to have a stable mindset behind the owner of a car, it is important. Out of all the cars that you've raced across your journey, what would you say is your favorite?
Oh, I have to say my Porsche, my 990 Cup car is quite an awesome car really. So.
Is it? Okay. What's the fastest you've gone in that car? I'm curious.
Fastest, I think, probably about 160 miles per hour, around that.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, I mean, speed kind of, it's the acceleration more than anything, but I think also the braking on the car is unreal, and then the G-force you pull through some corners is quite remarkable, really.
Yeah, well, and what's your favourite track that you've been on as well?
Favourite track? Oh, I quite like Donington Park in the UK, but Monza has to be up there as well in Italy.
Oh, wow. Yeah. How many times have you been on that track?
Twice now.
Is it? Oh, that's amazing.